Hello everyone, so we have Mr. Howell here. And he's gonna be the first one I set up as my whack-a-mole actually has a messed up hand. I'm just gonna pull him out of the box real quickly so you can see what I mean. As you can see there, his hand is actually missing this peg, and they're shipping out a replacement hand for me for my prop. So I'm gonna get him set up soon. But as for today, we have Mr. Howell to set up. And I've not actually read this guy's backstory yet. And his box kind of did fall apart, so I am a little bit worried to move him too much. Let's get a read here. Bert Howell never thought his love of hunting would become his curse. An experienced marksman, Bert spent weeks camping and trekking through the Northwest territories, hunting wild game until nature had enough of it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. As you can see, he is $299 American. And mine's box did fall apart, as I said, so I kind of didn't have that much luck. My box fell apart, so I had to tape it back together. I believe here's the hands, and these hands are absolutely massive. This is my hand. I'm a big guy. My hand is not small. It's the size of the whack-a-mole box. Here's what I believe is the shoulder frame. Here's a couple of various other poles. I believe these are for the legs, if I'm not mistaken. It's a weird way they're doing the stuff this year. And here we have the head. And this head is massive. Like, this head is like the reason this box is so big, no doubt in my mind. Look at this absolute insanity. This thing is massive. I'm gonna set that head over there. Okay, I won't even stand. It won't even stay there. It's just insane. Here's the body mech. That'll stay there. Here we have 2 feet. And again, comparison-wise. Here we have his clothes. And here we have just a few other things, the arms, the base, and some poles to build them up, the adapter. I'm going to go get those instructions. I'm going to start setting them up for you guys. Okay, so now we have these tubes on, which I love personally as the insulation they're using. And they actually do pin it into place, which is very odd. And now we have to get his clothes out of this bag, as it is time to put his pants on this guy. And he's already looking awesome. He's, as I said, he's almost the height of me. He is insanely tall. Okay, so it turns out I somehow messed this up. I put the legs on wrong because the legs were labeled wrong. So I accidentally put them on wrong, so I fixed that around. And now it's time to put on the torso piece, not the hip piece. The hip piece comes after the torso piece. So let's get that torso piece on. Okay, everyone, so now I have the shirt on Mr. Howell. And I would assume that the next step would be the arms, as that's clean. Okay, yeah, so the arms, the right arm specifically is what's next. So let's get that on, and I'll try to get a good angle here. Okay, so here we go. I have his arms in, and it is time to attach his hands. So let's get that done, and then we can get his head on, and we can get him going. Okay, everyone, so I do have Mr. Howell set up here, and I tested him a few times outside of this video, and he is working as intended and is absolutely massive. This is at his down position, and at his down position he's still much taller than me, and that worries me because this guy's massive. Let me just plug him in real quickly if I can. Absolutely insanely massive. This guy is insane. At full height, this guy is like much past 7 feet. Totally worth the purchase, guys. Okay, so I did unplug him, guys, and this guy is amazing. The price tag is pretty hefty, I do have to admit. But for his size, and he doesn't actually have a lot of motion for his size. And I mean, this guy just looks insane. Like, he's towering over me. You know, I'm a 6'7" guy, 6'8" almost, and I only go up to about here on him, and his back is still higher than that again. There's some cons of this guy, which is I've seen some of them not work, but mine seems to be working perfectly fine. So maybe that's just store models. Like, mine works perfectly fine. I'm not sure why store models are not working, but mine has worked perfectly fine. I got him with a discount coupon. I paid about $350 Canadian, which is somewhere around 2 something American. I'm not sure how much exactly. But he's absolutely worth the purchase. Get him before your stores sell out, because this guy is going to be a hot seller. I would definitely recommend buying him, as I said. Probably 8 out of 10, if I'm being honest. His setup is kind of difficult. And again, his price is a bit much for the average buyer. But he looks great, and the only other thing dragging him down is possibly it breaking in the future. But mine works perfectly fine right now, so we'll have to see. But as I said, guys, go buy him at your local Spirit Halloween if you see him, as he will sell fast. I'll see you guys when I set up Whacking Mold next.